Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video, my previous video, I did a budget with me. Well, this video is my cash envelope stuffing video, and it relates to the budget with me video. I will be using prop money. I thought about doing the cash envelope stuffing method. However, I prefer to keep my money right now in a bank account. I have bills that come out automatically. Sometimes my pay date and due date are close together. You know, I don't want to run to the bank all the time. So I am using prop money in place of the money that's in my account and to mimic the money that I wrote out on my budget. It's just easier for me. I would hate to lose any money. I would hate for anything to happen to it because it is something that really can't be replaced if something were to happen to it. So as of right now, it may change in the future, but as of right now, I will be using prop money. So, you know, if you're interested in starting a cash envelope stuffing video, you do have that option to use the prop money instead of the real money and just mimic your transactions, mimic your budget. Okay. All right. So let's get started with my cash envelope stuffing. This is actually pretty new. I just bought this from Amazon. I haven't labeled anything yet. They came with these little stickers. I'm going to use this for now. I also have these envelopes back here that I had purchased prior. I had only gotten one set and it's only 12. So I think what I'm going to do is try to use my any fixed expenses that I have. So fixed expenses are expenses that don't typically change month to month, such as like your car note or your car insurance or, you know, maybe your health insurance, things that don't really change. I may use this for my variable expenses, and variable expenses are things that can vary, such as how much gas you use in your car, how much you spend on groceries, whether you're eating out or not. Those are variable expenses. So I think that's what I'm going to use for this. Also, I will make note, or I wanted to say, my prop money here, this is almost everything that it came with. So I've had this for a little while now. But so although my budget or my income is $16.52, this is more than that because I wanted to be able to go through and divide the bills up how I want it to, as opposed to doing it off camera, bringing it here and forgetting how I wanted to separate it, how I wanted to divide it up. I decided to just have the extra money here so I can decide as I go to make it easier for myself. So there will be bills left over, but it's because I wanted to have options on how I divided everything. All right, so let's get started. I think I need this pen actually. So my budget is here and I'm going to mimic these expenses here, okay? So the first one is fuel. That gets an envelope and that will be I'll write this here, fuel. And I have $60 budgeted for fuel, so I will 20, 40, 60. Stick this in my envelope here. Oh, and this is the size of real money, or just about the size of real money, so it does fit into the envelopes fine. My next expense is groceries. And for groceries, I have budgeted $200. So I will take 100 and 250s for groceries. So my next bill is iCloud. What I'm going to do, instead of having an envelope for each subscription, I'm going to combine my subscription fees or expenses in one. So we'll make a subscriptions envelope. And as far as this pay period subscriptions, I have iCloud, which is $1. I'll just make a, I have Audible, which is $16. Planet Fitness is $21. And these are all of my subscriptions. Smartline is $10. Now I know that Smartline is a business line, so it should be separate. But I haven't found a way to pay it for my business account at the moment, so it's getting me started. It's working for me for now. Amazon Prime is $13. Apple Music is $5, so $13 for Amazon Prime. And $5 for Apple Music. Okay, so that's all of my subscriptions. My next expense would be Maddie's allowance, and that is $10. And what I'm going to do is actually label it Maddie's money. And it's $10. Next is my business account. So I have to transfer funds over to my business account. So $90 is what I typically transfer over, but I do have an extra expense that's $80. So we'll do 50, 70, 90. And let's do business account. It is a new business. I'm working on it, so right now I transfer money over to it until I am able to get revenue with that in that particular business. So that's $90, and then I have an $80 expense here. So we'll do, don't want to use a 50, 70, 80. That's all business. Okay. Next we have the alarm, and that is $32. take 20, 30, 31, 32. Alarm, we have my student loan. And my student loan is $72. So we can do 50, 70, 1, 2, 72 for my student loan. Next we have life insurance. And my life insurance is $35. So we'll do 20, 35. After school dues, so I'm going to use for my, oh, you know, I did say for my variable expenses. So fuel would be a variable expense. I said for my variable expenses, I was going to use these envelopes. So we'll actually, this is my grocery money. So we'll come back to that one. Okay. And we'll change this envelope and we can make it car insurance. So we'll make this envelope car insurance. And my car insurance is $151. So I'll take 151. Then we have the orthodontist. And the orthodontist is $185. So we'll do 100, 50, 70, 85. Okay. We have a gifts envelope. So gifts is not something I typically budget for every month. It's dependent upon what I have going on. I don't know if I want to waste an envelope on gifts. One of these envelopes. So it's 3 left. So you know what? Yes. So because their gifts is variable, my miscellaneous category is variable, my savings is variable. I'm going to use these for my variable expenses. Fuel is variable. However, I'm going to keep it in here with my main expenses for now. And what? So, you know what? No, I will go ahead and take this out. Fuel as well. So fuel is a variable expense. So I will use this for my fixed expenses and this for my variable expenses. So that's an empty envelope that I could possibly use on the next go round with budgeting. We'll put that there. So fuel, like I said, is $60. So I will take this envelope and write fuel. Now we'll put $60 in here for fuel. Then I have groceries. I took out of here. Groceries, I budgeted $200 for groceries. And left I have gifts, miscellaneous, and savings. So gifts, I will put giving. And this month I budgeted $80. So we'll do 20, 40, 60, 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. I probably won't spend the entire $80. I just wanted to make it a nice, hefty budget. I thought about withdrawing the cash. However, I don't know what I'm going to get yet. So for now, I'm going to use the prop money for this particular category. Miscellaneous are for all of my miscellaneous expenditures, and I have that at $200. So I will use 100, 50, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. The same thing with miscellaneous. I'm not sure what all it's gonna go towards. So I would prefer to use prop cash here and keep it in my bank account. And I did skip one thing. I skipped after school dues, I think. Did we do after school dues? No. Okay, so reason being also, although after school dues don't vary, they vary a little bit between like $32 to $40 a month. I'm going to use this envelope. Now, after school dues is something that I have to pay with cash. So I will be withdrawing the cash from my bank account and placing it in this particular envelope. These are after school dues. After school dues, I have $72 total due. And I think that is, I have to check the sheet of how it's divided up, but we'll just do 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2. So it's $72 total. But I think it's for 2 separate weeks. So I'll figure that out. I'm going to withdraw cash for that. And my savings. Now, I thought about withdrawing cash from my savings. I may start doing that in the future as well, but for now, I'm going to keep the money in the bank. Reason being, like I said, I don't want to lose it. I don't want something to happen to it, whether it gets damaged. It's paper at the end of the day. Also, I am building a relationship with my bank, and I would prefer to keep that money in that account and allow it to sit a little, you know. So for my savings, I budgeted $319.26. Now, as we know, I'm not using change. I'm using prop money. So I will round that up to, no, I'll round it down to $319. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 300, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So savings is $319. And that is all for this particular cash envelope stuffing. Like I said, I'm going to attempt, I don't know if I have enough little plastic sheets here or folders, but I will attempt to use my fixed expenses. Use these for my fixed expenses. Alarm, student loan, life insurance, orthodontist. I only have a few left, and I'm not sure how many more I would need on my next budget for the following 2 weeks after these 2 weeks. And I will keep these in here as well. This is my giving, my groceries, fuel, miscellaneous, after school dues, and my savings envelope. And put it back here. And that's another thing with prop money. I just feel that it's a bit safer for me. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I encouraged you in some way. Like I said, there is extra money here. I said it at the beginning of the video. Reason being is I wanted to divide the money how I wanted to for each category. So as opposed to doing it off camera, bringing it here and forgetting how I divided it, I decided to just have all of my prop money here. And if I needed change, I have change. If I wanted to divide it a certain way, it's there for me to do that. So this is just extra. This isn't a part of my paycheck. We budgeted my cash envelopes according to my budget here. So, like I said, we'll see how this goes. Obviously it's prop money, but I'm going to be keeping track of my expenses and what I think I'm going to do, as opposed to as my bills are coming out and me taking out the money. I want to do it on camera, and I want to account for everything on camera. This is my journey, right? And I want to share it with somebody or with you guys. So I am going to keep track of my budget here on my paper, my pen and paper. And I'm going to probably create another video where I'm actually, once I have all of my actual totals here, my next video, I will actually be removing all of the cash, calculating, okay, did I overspend in this category? Did I underspend? What's left over in each category? You know, what's left over here? I want to be as transparent as possible. And I think that with me doing things this way, it allows me to be transparent, but it also works for me because it's holding me accountable. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.